Geezer Butler, the Latin-speaking world, and the rest of the world, for that matter, may call it football, but here in the United States, we call it soccer. Where am I going with this? Well, I'm not really sure.
Oh, when the Wiz come marching in. Oh, when the Wiz come marching in. Let's go!
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Savor the Burn podcast. My name is Jonathan. Across the barrels from me is Mr. W2. How do you do?
Doing pretty good. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. A little discombobulated trying to get my words straight on that intro.
Goal!
Go! But, I think one thing that we can agree on, though, even though we haven't even popped this open, you take a straight bourbon whiskey, bottle it at 96 proof, and it's from Rieger Company, get out of here. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. I think my expectations may be a little higher than I want it to be, but, I'm trying to tell myself that they need to be at a certain point. Like, lower them a little bit, because this could be hot garbage. But it's Rieger. It's not going to be hot garbage.
So the Rieger straight bourbon, it's lower than 96 proof. Their standard straight bourbon offering is either 90 or 92.
Okay.
It's
not 96.
It's not 96. So this is already a little bit higher in proof. This is not just the straight standard offering with a fancy label and a hand numbering on there.
Right.
It is those things, but it's also 96 proof. So it's definitely something a little extra.
And at 96 proof,
special.
it's not going to take the paint off the walls.
No.
It's
great color. The standard Rieger style bottle.
Yeah.
The scallop top on there.
Scallop.
I
like that.
We got natural cork.
It looks like
maybe natural cork. Maybe.
We'll find out soon enough.
I think so many of their other bottles are not natural cork. Mm-hmm. So I'm
nice heavy bottom there on the bottom. You can kind of see
it's got the shield on there.
Anything going on with the punt? Yeah.
It's got the Rieger shield on the bottom.
Well,
must be Rieger.
What?
But this is also, if we look right here on the front, this is bottle number 156 of 1,000.
Oh, they only did 1,000 bottles of this.
Yep.
Only 1,000
Only
bottles.
1,000.
Yeah. I'd say only 1,000. But
I have lots to read. Let's pop that top and get you pouring up.
Before I pop the top, I am going to thank those of you who are watching on YouTube or listening in your podcast app of choice. We're super stoked to have you along. Stay up to date on all things Savor the Burn by going to savortheburn.com. You can click that drop-down menu. Find this bottle in the liquor cabinet along with so many more. Check out the cocktails. So many cocktails to choose from on there. We talked about the KC horse feather in an episode not too long ago. That episode is on there. I think we made that one with the West Bottoms Whiskey Company whiskey. But I know from my own personal experience, I've done it with Rieger. I've done it with Ben Holiday also. But if it's a Kansas City whiskey, make a Kansas City cocktail. Do it. Anyway. Thank you, everybody, for following along and being a part of this whole whiskey enthusiast podcast experience. Did you look at my microphone?
No, I was looking at the bottle because there's just a little bit of a gap there, like this band is holding it in place.
Because I thought you did the old microphone check on me, and I'm like, oh, God damn it.
Oh, no.
I had to make sure that I was wearing it. I did that recently. Totally forgot to clip the dang thing back on.
I leaned into it a little bit when it came to editing, too.
Yeah.
You may have noticed that.
Yeah, there was a W2 here. He did some editing magic. I haven't called him Wizard Fingers on the podcast in a very long time, but this man, Magic Hands Wilkes over here. He knows what he's doing with the technological stuff. He knows what he's doing. I fully trust in his capabilities, his technical know-how and prowess. Thank you. I'll set that down so I don't cut anybody with it. And that's.
Pop that
I
cork.
wanted to do something a little bit different instead of jamming my thumbnail at it, maybe grabbing the keys and saw blading it open.
Real quick before you pop it open, what's cool about the neck tape on this, being a soccer fan and going to many Sporting KC, going to many KC Wizards games, to me, I look at this neck tape and to me it looks like my scarf.
Okay. All right.
It looks like I've got a handful of scars.
Does it have the J. Rieger shield and the 96 proof?
I don't, but I would love.
How cool would that
I
be?
would love. I'm sure it exists.
You think so?
I'm absolutely sure it exists
All right,
somewhere.
All right. Well, if you're...
In fact, when they release this, it was probably available at Sporting's online store and at the stadium.
That would have been cool to have this bottle and that scarf in a little gift box, or whatever. If you're listening, Wiz, if you're listening, J. Rieger, get on that next time. Next time. There's going to be a next time, right? Why wouldn't there be?
Why wouldn't there be?
Anyway, let's listen to this bottle pop.
Let's do it.
Decent.
It's not natural cork.
It is not natural cork.
Faked me out.
Yeah.
It looked like it was.
It's got like knots and acne puck marks on there, so it's trying to make you think. Trying to make you think it's natural cork, but it's not.
So this is the J. Rieger and Company Win the Wiz limited edition straight bourbon whiskey. Technically, there's no age statement on there, but based off of their other straight bourbon offerings, it's going to be 4-ish year.
Okay. Well, that color, I have no doubt.
This is 96 proof. What's old is new again. Sporting KC dipped into the archives of the 90s for the throwback to the bold colors, funky patterns, and electric design of the Wizards era. This special edition retro bottle, now iconic look, is infused with a modern twist, blending the best of the past with the flair of the present. Equally timeless, also inspired by a tradition of greatness, the J. Rieger and Company straight bourbon whiskey inside delivers big, bright cherry on the nose, along with vanilla and oak. The 96 proof is a nod to the year the Wizards began to play as a charter team of Major League Soccer.
Okay.
That's really cool. We start with, here we go, 56% corn,
nice.
30% rye, 14% malted barley mash bill. Okay. Then we employ a innovative sweet mash fermentation process, because J. Rieger only does sweet mash, to create the smoothest, most flavorful whiskey. Next up is a unique two-step distillation process that leverages both our pot still and our column still, imparting the ultimate mouthfeel and texture to this spirit, heightening the richness and depth of flavor. Finally, we barrel age it for at least 4 years of age in our Kansas City rick house for even more character and layering of flavors. Rieger Straight Bourbon Whiskey is brimming with layers of flavor and complexity, showcasing aromas of candied citrus and baked bread. Rich flavors of orange marmalade, cracked pepper, and lightly toasted coconut are followed by a long finish with hints of mild tobacco and a toffee-like sweetness.
You know what? You said baked bread, and I was like, baked bread? What? Get out of here with all that noise. But, yeah, I mean, I could...
All right, yeah.
Like fresh baked bread, like you make it at home.
Oh, there it is.
It's in that look, right? It's like
there
you can taste the skin on the bread. It's a very weird thing to say. But
nose at the top of the glass.
Yeah.
It's there. It's totally there.
Thanks to Ben Holiday and that girl. That girl, she had a name. Her name was Emma.
Emma.
Thank you, Emma, for telling me to sniff it at the top of the glass.
Yep. Oh, that is totally
yeah, baked bread,
fresh baked bread. Yep, it's a yeastiness.
I should write down fresh, because like what bread isn't baked bread?
I mean, no one.
I'm still calling it.
I've enjoyed my fair share of day old bread, but we all love baked bread.
Yeah,
fresh baked bread.
Fresh baked bread, even day old bread.
Oh man,
is baked bread, right? But whatever. Anyway, so yeah, we're still getting those usual suspects.
There's some caramel
notes on here.
There's a lot of corn.
Corn,
like
the corn sweetness.
like a sweet corn. I might even say like a peaches and cream style corn.
Okay.
Nice vanilla, some brown sugar.
Vanilla's there. You think it's brown sugar?
Brown sugar, maybe a little bit of a molasses, some baking spices.
Which ones? Just cinnamon.
Yes. Cinnamon, nutmeg. And maybe just a little hint of pepper. There's a nice thickness to that. Look at those legs. They are like trailing.
Oh yeah.
Let's get this on the palate.
Nice and thick. Nice and sweet.
J. Rieger.
Cheers.
Oh, so good.
That orange, orange citrus, it turned into marmalade.
Yep. I got some cherry on that.
Cherry?
Maybe a little bit of cola.
I'll call it cherry cola. Because, I mean, for me, that's on the finish.
That's wonderful.
That kicked right in there.
That's
96 proof. Does it drink 96 proof?
No, but I'm really enjoying the
Our
little
palates
extra.
have been kind of polluted by really high proof whiskeys. So like maybe we're wrong and it does drink like 96 proof, but it's so soft on the palate. Dare we say smooth on the palate?
There's no wheat in this mash bill, but there's a
sweetness.
creamy softness.
Yeah.
Kind of a it's vanilla custard. It's a torched
marshmallow?
Bruleed caramel.
Okay.
Bruleed sugar. Bruleed.
I think we're all trying to get bruleed. That vanilla, it sings out here on the finish. It's a very soft orange citrus.
Yes, there's a nice orange citrus on that.
It's almost like the
I'm gonna put 2 drops in
those push-ups, the push pops or whatever. Orange sherbet, maybe.
I'll gladly go orange sherbet.
Yeah, that's really good. I mean, I'm wowed by it on the palate and the finish.
That's really, really good. In fact, I think that tops their straight bourbon.
What do we normally give these on the bottle presentation? Because this one here,
I don't know.
It's relatively the same.
I rely on you to look that stuff up. I just kind of go.
Well, I mean, all you got to do is you open.
Is there a place for us to look?
You open up your Google machine. You go to savortheburn.com to check out the liquor cabinet, if you even want to. I mean, you just look up Savor the Burn on Google, and by golly, it takes you right to all kinds of stuff. It seems like AI has a whole write-up on the podcast, and we didn't ask it to. It just
did it.
Just did it. All these wonderful different bottles of bourbons that we have reviewed. I'll go on here. I'll scroll down till I can find a good example of a J. Rieger and Company bottle.
Well, if you go to the featured distillers, J. Rieger is one of them.
That's a good point. Let me click that drop-down menu. Go down here
trying to make it easy on you.
Liquor cabinet. Drop down here to featured distilleries. Pow, right there. We got Michter's. We got West Bottoms. We got Union Horse. There's J. Rieger, Filmland, Buffalo Trace, Jim Beam.
Duh.
And Middleton. So I'll scroll back up here, get my happy ass back in the J. Rieger territory. Let's see, Monogram was a 5.5. That was really good. The 10-year was 4.25. Private stock. Let's see what we gave private stock. 4. So not all. Oh, here's the Monarchs bottle. I remember that one. That one was really good. That was another.
That
4.
was a really good one.
So it seems like it's anywhere between 4 and 4.5. It just kind of depends on how we're feeling that day here. I mean, this one here with having Wiz soccer team specific design elements going on here with the label. I can't imagine it being just a plain 4. It wouldn't be anything below a 4 because I mean you're going to look at this bottle and go, wow. What does that have to do with the soccer team? What? If you're into it. Me, I'd look at it and be kind of confused. But because I don't know the O and the Wiz theme song. But it apparently exists, by golly. I'll give it, I do like it. And I really would be interested to see if this neck label, this neck tape thing, was ever made into a scarf. And if not,
I think
why?
It was. I think I remember when this first came out, I think they did a special release at the stadium, and I think that there was a scarf with the Rieger logo on there and everything. I didn't get one.
I like the handwritten note on here, 156 out of 1,000. I think that's pretty cool. It's got the that information that you already read here. What's old is new again. That thing that we read there in the intro. Distilled and bottled by Jacob Rieger and Company, LLC, KC Mo. Refund in Iowa. You get 5 cents for this bottle. Vermont and Maine, 15 cents. So, road trip. It looks like they're on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Rieger Co. That's JRIEGERCO. So look them up. Leave them a message. Leave them a comment. Tell them Savor the Burn sent you. Tag us in that S word. Because this is a family show, by golly. And while it's still a family show, I'm going to grab my calculator and do some calculating.
Masticating. I really, really dig this. And I really feel like, them elevating the proof a little bit to match the year that the Wiz became a...
what a cool detail.
What did they call it? They called it the Wizards began as a charter team for the Major League Soccer.
What does that mean?
I think that was the first year that they entered the Major League Soccer.
Okay, yeah, in 1996. But the term charter team, guys, what does that mean? Leave me a comment or send me an email. Jonathan@savortheburn.com.
Why do you get this on the nose?
I personally, there was so much going on here. I don't think I've ever had fresh baked bread on the nose before, unless it was actual fresh baked bread. But I gave it a 4 1/4. I thought that was super unique. And on top of that, you had all the usual suspects, except for this time there was like a little bit of peaches and cream sweet corn happening on here, which doesn't really happen. But you had your baking spices, your brown sugar sweetness, your caramel. It had a lot of things going for it. 96 proof. Just on the nose, it didn't bite you, like some do. Even though it's got rye in it. What you said a little bit ago, something about the rye content.
30% rye.
30% rye, really?
Yeah.
Huh. I thought maybe that would have bit me on the nose a little harder, but
and 14% malted barley.
Oh, maybe that's why the malted barley kind of mellowed it out a little bit. Well, right now I'm going to mellow out my short pour with 2 drops. So yeah, so I gave it a 4 1/4. Long story longer, I gave it a 4 1/4. How about you, W. Dose? Where are you at?
I'm a little bit above that.
Are you?
Came in at 4.5.
We're splitting hairs here, I think, with a 1/4 point spread between the two of us. We're like, what is that, half a bip, according to...
something like that.
Philmageddon. Let's go on to palate. For me, I didn't even write it down. The citrus notes that were on the nose developed, for me, they turned into like a sweet orange marmalade kind of thing. You found cherry cola. We both agreed it was creamy soft. You said vanilla custard, bruleed sugar. And we're all trying to get bruleed around here. So trying to get that sugar.
Sugar!
Bruleed sugar! That was dumb. Anyway, so I gave it a 4 1/2. For me, it came up. It evolved. It became something more than it was on the nose, and I really enjoyed it. So,
I came up also to 4 3/4.
You gave it a 4 3/4. Wow.
Yes,
okay. I don't blame you. Once again, we're splitting hairs on the bips on that one here. Finish. To me, the cherry cola carried through. The vanilla showed back up. The orange marmalade turned into a softer orange citrus kind of thing, like an orange sherbet.
Yeah.
And there's still baking spices that showed up. They came back to play on the playground here on the finish. I really enjoyed it, so I gave it a 4 1/4.
All right.
How about you?
I rocked the 4 3/4.
4 3/4. You kept it locked in at 4 3/4. Very cool. Bottle presentation. We talked about this quite a bit.
Yeah.
It's carrying on some of the
I love
Wiz,
everything about this.
The Wiz soccer logo art.
And in J. Rieger fashion, all the labels have kind of that ticket, kind of perforated.
Yeah. Like when you tear
kind of style
your ticket or whatever. Yeah, any kind of perforated edge. Like you have these sheets of paper. Like right here, there's a perforated edge. You rip that, it's gonna.
Yep.
I guess that description.
Cool.
That description with the where I'm holding up the notebook here and that line here with the.
Wait, one more time. How was that?
And then you got your sheet of paper here, and it's got that little line here with the perforated edge, and you tear it like, right? That did nothing for the audio.
Got it.
That did nothing for the audio only listeners. I
liked it.
The dear listeners of the world. Before it was anything involving Jim Beam, it was dear listeners. So there you go. Bottle presentation. I gave it a 4 1/4. I was happy with it.
I just gave it a 4.
You 4 even?
I gave it 4 even.
So this is, it wowed you.
It's a great bottle.
It brought you in.
Yeah.
You're happy to get it.
Happy to get it. It's hand numbered.
Hand numbered. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Otherwise, it probably would have just been a 4.
135 of 1,000.
Right.
That's a low number.
Got in early.
And technically, this was the second bottle because the first one died a horrible death.
Oh no! It was one of the.
This is one of the
casualties.
This was a casualty, and
upsetting.
Miss Katie found me another one and replaced it.
She's a saint. Thank you, Miss Katie.
Indeed.
She's more a part of this podcast than people realize. Even though we talk her up all the time, you know, she's just so much more of a part of this podcast, and we can't thank her enough. Thank you again, Miss Katie. So our score locks in on 4 categories: nose, palate, bottle presentation, and finish. Not in that order because I just messed that up. Deal with it. 0 to 5 out of a possible total of 20. Divide that number in half, and that's how we get our 0 to 5 out of 10. All that said, my scores added up, divided by 2. I gave it 8 5/8. I was very happy with this bottle.
That's a happy score.
That's a happy score. I'm very happy. I think it would sing in many a cocktail.
Every cocktail, honestly.
I don't see how
An old fashioned with this?
Oh yeah. I don't see how this could not be a versatile.
Angels will sing.
A versatile pour, a versatile bottle. It's very tasty. And you
Mine came in at an even 9.
Even 9 even. Okay. Nothing sad about that.
Nope.
Yeah. So is this bottle available anymore that you know of?
You might find it here or there.
Mm-hmm. Maybe private sale if you can't find it public sale.
Yeah. Katie ended up finding it at the KC. What is that store called? KC not KC.
It's like Made in KC.
Made in KC.
And Lee Summit up there in that little.
Well, the main store is on the plaza. There's also one in Lenexa. They've got a lot of them all over town.
So she found this in the
Made in KC store.
Huh, that's pretty cool.
Made in KC has an actual wine and spirits department where they feature Union Horse. They feature West Bottoms. They feature
over there in
Rieger.
In that little bar area.
In the bar, but the store itself, you can buy bottles to go, and this was one that happened to be on the shelf.
Well, and I don't know if you remember this or not as far as the MSRP goes, but
I do not.
You don't remember?
And it was a gift, so.
And it was a gift.
Yep.
All right. Well, if you can find it, it's probably only available locally, and
that would be true.
Chances are reserves are dried up.
Yep.
Not going to get this one until they do a second release.
I know the J. Rieger website is listed as sold out.
Okay.
So it is not available from J. Rieger, but I think there's probably a few hiding here and there at stores out and about in the KC
You
area.
can almost guarantee that kind of thing. Just go look in their dusty old bottle reserves and see if you can't spot this one. I mean, it's a really
standout,
unique label for sure, and it's J. Rieger, so you know you're going to get a good pour.
Yep.
If you can find it, let us know what you think after you pop it open and you try it. Hopefully,
is really good.
Yeah, for sure. Hopefully, our tasting notes and our scores mirror something close in the ballpark and the football park and the soccer park, as far as your scores would be. Football. But no matter who you are, where you are, what you're drinking, Eric, and who you're drinking it with, never forget. Keep on burning.